all been waiting for. The Knockout City Community Tournament NA Finals.
It's time for the finals, and boy howdy, we could not be more excited. Just one more match to go, and it was a crazy, crazy finish there. Orgless Orphans versus C'est La Vie. One best of three for $6,000.
I mean, that means obviously third and fourth teams have been determined there in Instinct and TP Monkey, so shout out to them for securing those third and fourth place prizes. But now all of our focus here is going to be on finals. Who do you think is going to take this one, Wave Punk?
Oh, you're asking me to make a prediction? you mean person. I honestly, the Orphans have looked so strong. And we saw Instinct look great earlier, but Stolly, X-Ray, and Enzo got our only 4-round sweep coming into this. And they've had time to watch and strategize across 3 games, 3 very different games that they just watched from C'est La Vie. I think Orgless Orphans are gonna have this.
All right, so we're going into finals here.
Yep.
Are we going to be praying to the RNG gods for that concussion yard?
You know what? RNG gods, I think that I've given you too much glory. And at this point, maybe they'll listen to me if, like, from some negging or something, you know, like just.
It's the only map we've yet to see.
I don't think the RNG gods can do it. I think they're not capable of giving us concussion yard. They aren't doing this by choice. They're doing this because they're incapable. So,
let's see if they rise to the challenge.
Prove me wrong. RNG gods, as we go into game number 1. Who's it gonna be? Yep, they can't do it. Told you. Knockout roundabout with a bomb ball. This is a fun one to have on Knockout roundabout here. Bomb ball. The cars create so much chaos, and then you put AoE damage on top of it. What are you gonna do? First game of the finals. Get up and get loud. It's game day, chat. We got a finals here. We're gonna crown a champion.
Ooh, this is going to be a close one, honestly. I think it's all going to come down to the early game, because we saw that if C'est La Vie controls the early game, then they do well throughout the rest of it. If Orgless Orphans can shut them down early, just like TP Monkeys did, then C'est La Vie might be in a little bit of trouble.
True. The early game was huge, and Orgless Orphans start out with 2.
That bomb ball.
Yeah, big. Finisher. Oh no!
Oh no!
And that's the third one.
Oh no!
Oh, this is it's round 3 all over again.
C'est La Vie.
C'est La Vie. No big deal. Their name is just their anti-tilt mechanic. That's all it is.
Listen, they can come back from this, even though I kind of just said that they couldn't. So.
We'll see. I mean, anything's possible, but history would say this is a problem for C'est La Vie, as they'll throw a bomb in late, hangs up in the air for a while. Oh dear, nearly hurt each other.
Getting those bomb balls off the board for now, at least making sure they're not in the hands of Orgless Orphans. A knockout does come through in the favor of C'est La Vie, getting some points on the board as we start getting into all the action.
Nice dodge from X-Ray. 2 shots inbound. Now charged up. We'll have 3 pinged off each other. Taking the shots by the players positioned behind Bus. Weak players here from C'est La Vie. Looking like juicy targets. They will get 1 back the other way. But Stolly looking to put the pressure on Polly Walnuts. Bumps him off the map. Takes him down. Stolly surviving for now, but no! Taken down 5-2 now as Drip and Drop has other ideas. Fully charged. Hoping to fake out X-Ray here.
Nice. That was pretty clutch. Enzo going back and getting a ball while X-Ray kept his eye on Drip and Drop.
This pile.
This is a solid area right now.
King Dank thought he was going to get a free flank, but no, comes in. Polly Walnuts will finish off the job. 5-3 now as they're closing the gap.
Weak players on both sides here of this competition, so some open knockouts available for the taking. Are they going to be able to land any of those bomb balls that started this game off so strongly for the Orgless Orphans? I have now shipped their names together.
The Orglans. some like Gollum's offspring, Orglans or something. King Drank. Passing around the edge. Polly Walnut's not going to go. He was looking to maybe check the top of Senebo, but I don't think he feels like he can go over there. Stolly challenges it off, gets bumped and beaten. Wow, and look at C'est La Vie coming back after that early start that was their demise against the TP Monkeys. They have rallied here and tied things up against Orgless Orphans.
Don't call it a comeback. C'est La Vie is handling their business right now, not letting anything rattle them here in our finals. Only a minute and 40 seconds here left on the clock while it is tied at 5-5 in our first round of...
Oh.
Oh, God. Oh!
C'est La Vie trying to put the pressure on him. For two, Enzo. Now up against X-Ray, finds the hit on him just with a simple shot. Now looking to pass the bomb in. This actually just sends it away. Doesn't have any good targets that aren't right next to a teammate of his. X-Ray.
Enzo did a fantastic job there of holding them off for as long as he could. Stolly and X-Ray now back on the scene and instantly get a hit onto Drip and Drop. Tied back up at 7-7. King Dank also down low now.
Bomb comes in. Oh, big damage. 8-8 now in the final minute. Stolly passes out. Well, passes the ball outwards. He didn't pass out. He's doing okay. I think he's still breathing. And we'll go take middle ball control.
I feel like in the final 30 seconds, if you're tied and it's this close, this is when the teams start to get a little bit nervous and they back off. It's almost like they prefer the overtime, even though it's literally the exact same scenario.
If you feel more in control than, oh, they got the final elimination, but we technically had 1 second afterwards, but I didn't register in time that I could have done something else. I think it's just like a more satisfying way to lose. Like, it's not as frustrating to lose in overtime as it is to lose at 1 second. Stolly with a nice charge back and a catch. No way. Oh, and they'll drop there.
Wow, 6 seconds to go.
Oh, Orgless Orphans close out two back-to-back very quickly there. 10-8 in round number 1.
That was insanely close. That was a very, very strong finish to our finals here. Orgless Orphans setting themselves up nicely, but still many rounds here to go because if we recall, C'est La Vie was the one that started off that round. Potentially looking like they were gonna struggle, bounced back hard.
Ooh.
Already good signs of improvement though coming out of C'est La Vie.
Good improvements there as they don't drop 3 knockouts in the first minute. And again, we have yet to see them lose that opening engagement and not lose the round. Go for the fake on Stolly, they'll hit him. And now look to do it again. But Stolly catches it this time, goes for a fake of his own. Drip and Drop will take the ball away from him. Stolly catches it on the rebound and now trapped in the corner up against 3 players. He's not gonna be able to get out of here. No, surely he doesn't.
What?
Oh, he's still alive. No way, I don't believe it. Stolly in a 1v3.
No.
Outnumbered and still survives.
How? How?
Somehow only 1 player got taken out through all of that.
Everybody escaped until that moment in time. But
Finally.
how did Stolly he just held off all 3 of
I
them?
need a slow motion replay. Enzo now on the edge. In a much slower game 2. Both teams aware of what is on the line. $6,000 to first place and the title of first North American champions in community tournaments. Enzo's best. Moving forward onto Dank. Hitting him on one, going for a second one here. Oh, Dank will catch it. Charged up, and they'll hit him. 2 players, 2 balls. Not sure how to defend it correctly. Having to just react. The pass outwards, Drip and Drop. Able to defend. Looking for the slow shot. 2 players again. They'll hit him once more. The 1v2. The teamwork paying off as Orgless Orphans start to build a sizable lead, and they're continuing to dish out the damage.
There's just some solid passing and teamwork going on with Orgless Orphans right now. Constantly able to focus fire. They're doing a great job passing and keeping the ball charged up. And right now, disengaging at a really good time, making sure they get that bomb ball off the map or trying to utilize it as best they can. Did that take a heart off of King Dank?
I think he already was that one, but it might have been. Oh, and Dank comes up. Gets the hit. Dank now. Need to back off alongside Drip and Drop. Pauly Walnut's very separated from his team, but he's going to find some ammunition in between and maybe get a pinch on a player here. Oh, he finds X-Ray. X-Ray manages to get up high. No lob shot here. Oh, it comes up from behind, stalls out long enough for the teammates to disengage from the other fight. 4-6 now, C'est La Vie trailing.
That was such a solid bit. And that's the tunnel vision that I'm talking of. You got to remember that there's other people on this map with you. You can't, if you're not going to go for that throw, if you think it might not be the best time to go for the fight, just back off.
Especially against a defenseless player. Like, what's he going to do if you look the other way? Like, run at you? Like, he's through fine there. If he doesn't have the threat to possibly hurt you, it's okay to disengage from the 1v1. Now, Pauly trying to put on more pressure, passing back. Drip and Drop, they will get one. And now two to close it down to a 1 KO lead. 121 on the clock. They'll tie up the game. Dog team on top of Enzo. And wow, Orgulous Orphans, after taking round number 1, still with plenty of work to do in round 2.
That was a solid 3-man kind of collapse onto Orgulous Orphans there. C'est La Vie making sure they had no escape route in sight and quickly tying up. There's less than a minute left here in this round, so this is either going into overtime or we're going to see something happen here in the next 30 seconds or so to set one of these teams up for success.
Enzo picks up middle ball, back to Stolly. The crowded middle of the map, limiting our players in the style of throws they can use.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh!
Super. X-Ray wants to go for it. They just can't. Enzo hiding behind this corner, using the third person peeking. Bomb comes in. Oh, finds the corner. They're camping.
Oh,
they'll lose only 1 heart to them, and they'll count their lucky stars. That is not worse than that. They leave the bomb ball. 4 seconds left, though, in overtime. Inevitable at this point, as they will disengage and choose their own battleground. The thing is here, Orgulous Orphans. This is so interesting because if it goes to a tie, if they wait out this clock, they technically win the game as both teams get a round win and they already have the 1 round lead.
Oh, the ult!
They're trying. Oh!
Wins.
It was X-Ray on top, finding the 1 player again in overtime. It goes to final round. It goes to next elimination wins there. Next KO wins.
Wait, that wasn't.
That was that was round 2, and Orphans after winning round 1.
That wasn't Orphans ult?
It was. It was. C'est La Vie getting hit there at the end. So that's game 1 now, 2-0 to Orphans.
Okay.
We did a last-minute camera swap. I'm with you. It was confusing for sure, but it was them as we did end the game. So Orphans now taking game number 1, 1 game away from being our champions.
Oh man.
I feel you though.
I just, there has been so much chaos in like the best way when it comes to all of our games today that my brain is completely scrambled.
In your defense, for anyone who's just now tuning in and going, wait, what's going on? We've casted like 30 games of, and that's not an exaggeration, like actually 30 games of Knockout City. So this has been a long day. We're coming to the end of it, and we're super excited. 31 production confirms, so 31 games total. If this isn't, it's not going to be. It's not going to be. Okay, cool. I'm telling you.
Oh, you know what? We will take Jukebox Junction though.
I'll take Jukebox Junction and a cage ball. Hey, look at this.
That's a great combo.
And honestly, though, for C'est La Vie, they're going to be having some weird flashbacks to this one. Last time they were on this map, they got walloped.
They did. That was that 2-0 that we were talking about, that we thought was the first sign of potential victory. C'est La Vie shutting it down, but like you said, could be some potential bad memories here on this map.
Stolly, as one of the leading figures in the streaming community and now in the pro community for Knockout City. What it would mean to him and his squad to take the victory here. Man, see you later. He saw you coming at me. That was cute. Peace.
Oh, and the wow at the end.
Stolly trying to become the first North American Knockout City Community Tournament winner. Oh no, but getting caught here and trying to get just. Oh, okay, they knock him up, knock him out. Stolly gets away. After looking for the instant KO, reminder, throwing players, the strong play, if you manage to make the hit, it becomes an instant KO. If this lands on a player, no matter who they are, no matter where they are, it's an instant KO. You could get all 3 players with that.
Ooh.
Drip and drop, trying to get it onto him. Oh! Pushed
No
away.
way. I thought Stolly was about to go down there.
He can disengage as well, but gets it from behind. 2-1 now in favor of C'est La Vie.
Solid start here coming out of C'est La Vie. A little bit slower, I think, across the board for both teams.
Oh
Drip
no!
and drop,
Sorry,
catching
X-Ray.
X-Ray out, throwing him off the map, getting yet another knockout in the favor of C'est La Vie. This is a fantastic start for this crew.
They're doing, again, the team that struggles when down early. This is the best start they could have hoped for. Stolly saying, hey, throw it at me. He won't. Oh, the flank from Enzo. Getting caught out. These teams are so good at catching, but that one just a little too early. Now it's my turn for the caster curse.
Whew.
We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Enzo with ball control.
Blue team takes the lead.
I don't even know where that knockout happened, but now apparently Orgos Orphans is in the lead by 1 knockout, something that definitely happened off screen there.
I'll drop a lob on top of drip and drop.
Oh,
X-Ray. Needing to stay alive here, trying to hold on to his teammate who has been caged up. Stolly gets out, gets a bump, but Polly manages to dodge back into it. They knock drip and drop back, and he manages to catch it. X-Ray baits the catch out of him, and then hits him on the other side of it. 4-4 here.
that was some solid teamwork coming out of C'est La Vie, making it look easy and keeping things interesting right now. 2.5 minutes left, and we're only at 4-4.
Strip and drop on top. We'll find a loose ball. Looks to pass to Pauly. X-Ray on the outside. Enzo to his side. Goes for the ball play. Oh, and it gets the instant KO. They managed to get the catch as well. What a turnaround here. And all of a sudden, 2 balls and 2 players up against 1 Pauly Walnuts over there. And, oh my goodness. Drop over here on the side. The King Dank trying to close in. Such a back and forth.
Well, I think both teams were able to get back anybody that was knocked out. Pauly Walnut's doing a great job keeping himself alive, trying to chase down Enzo now, knowing that Enzo has no ball, so Enzo's going to be stuck here in a 1v2. And I hear an ult.
Stolly, they did a good job distracting them from the ultimate throw coming in, but still not able to connect with anybody.
How has Pauly managed to live this entire time?
Oh!
No, well, I'm not allowed to talk anymore.
Continuously, drip and drop now. He'll land the cage ball, but also takes a shot in response. And here comes the rest of Team Orgos Orphans to try and finish the job. They'll charge him up, throw him. Oh, no, they'll disengage.
Oh, okay, all right. So it's not what they want to do. Now everybody pushing up on King Dank. 3v1, this could be very dangerous for him. They've already got him down to 1 heart. Try to go for the curve shot there. Doesn't connect as he is able to catch it and gives enough time for the rest of C'est La Vie to start participating in this fight.
Oh, the hit on the Pauly. 8-8 again. C'est La Vie will not go away, but now match point. Orgos Orphan, or round point rather. He's gonna try and look for this one. King Dank is in the danger zone. He's got a ball on him right here, and he'll hit him in the face with it. 10-8. Orgos Orphans 1 round away from being your KO Community Tournament champions.
Whew. This is so even.
Both rounds.
So even across the board for these teams.
Both rounds won so far, 10-8 between these teams across 2 games.
And no, did they not in the first one? I don't think they did actually.
They went to overtime in round 2.
Yeah.
Pauly taking a hit there, right as Stolly lost the line of sight. Pauly to try and get this one, and he gets the return fire back on him and then locks him up. Gonna try and close on him, see if he can throw him off the map. See you later, Stolly. Taste of your own medicine. There's Pauly knocking a few back. Enzo manages to get back here, but still gets punished. It was just a matter of time as X-Ray trying to disengage and get back to his team before getting pressured.
X-Ray did a good job there, though, of not pushing into that first fight when he knew that if he tried to help out Enzo, there was just no safe way that he would be able to disengage and could potentially risk losing another point. So decided to be smart about it and tried to back off until his entire team could come together. It's starting to pay off a little bit, finally getting their first knockout on the board here for Orgulous Orphans. I don't think Enzo's going to be able to recover from this.
No.
Oh, no!
He held the charge of the ball, which slows your forward movement so much. If he lets go of that charge, he gets back okay, but man, what a choice there. 4-2 now. C'est la vie, hold on to the lead.
I feel like he almost would have been able to make it too with one of the double jump options, but then he got cage balled too, and there was just no coming back from it.
No, let's do it again. It's over. Goodbye. Stolly. Down 1. So much pressure happening out here in taxis. Stolly goes for the fake play. Still doesn't manage to make any contact and goes down 5-2. C'est la vie. Trying to rally for round 3 in game 2. A lock up. They'll send another one over the edge. 6-2 now.
C'est la vie trying to hunt down that final Orgulous Orphans player, deciding that they're going to take a little bit of a reset. They're in a very comfortable position right now with a 4 KO lead. 3 minutes still left on the clock. They don't really have to push for anything right now. Honestly, they can allow Orgulous Orphans come to them.
I don't know if I would trust my team to do that, though. I want to, while I've got this advantage, while I'm doing a good job, let's see if I can finish them off as they get another one. Drip and drop. Here, another one as they're getting Stolly. We're watching Stolly, but that actually keeps happening the other way as he's down to 1. More pressure in. The ult coming in, coming back towards him. They get him. And now 1 away. The pressure from C'est la vie.
Uh-oh.
They knock him out of the ball, but he does take the damage and they'll finish him off. 10-2.
Did they just get the win on him getting hit by the train?
It might have. Yes, he did get hit by something right as the train comes through. What a way for that round to go. 10-2. I'm looking back to my notes. That's the most dominant round of the day for North America. We've had 10-4s. I think we had a 10-3 at one point, but no 10-2. And what a time to come alive with it. Here, coming in on top of Pauly. No, the ultimate throw going to set the pace for what could be the final round. Orgulous Orphans trying to finish off. They get a 2-0 lead, and Orgulous Orphans are pissed.
All right, so setting themselves up well. Already instantly trying to get some more hits in on C'est la vie. Some curve shots coming out around onto the train tracks. They do have a cage ball at their disposal. Nice deflection there on behalf of Stolly.
Oh, they got him, but a teammate will pick him up. Keep him. Oh, you got him, and he gets rid of him. Man, I would have clipped the wall every time. What a precise throw. Stolly making it a 3-0 lead. Oh, they've got drip and drop. Oh, no! Oh, he just chooses death. He chose death. It's falling apart for C'est la vie right now. This is bad. 5-0 now.
This is a commanding, I want to say comeback right now for Orgulous Orphans, considering how strong of a round we just saw out of C'est la vie. Orgulous Orphans was not happy with their performance, and you can see that reflected in the aggression that is coming out of them right now. So much back and forth between these teams in the process. KOs coming out on both sides, still maintaining that 5 KO lead. No way, Stolly!
No way! 7-2. We see a bit of trading, but trading will not help C'est la vie. They've got to get uncontested knockouts. Drip and drop versus Stolly, who manages to avoid the train. Looks for the curveball, but not going to go around the kiosk. And it will be taken out. 8-3, though. Again, continuing to trade. C'est la vie has to find uncontested knockouts. He's up here, X-Ray, getting heavily chased. And only at 1 hit, manages to get caged up, and they're going to look for the throw out. And they take their time on this one. They won't miss that time. 8-4. That's what they need. Zenzo puts more pressure on, catches this one, looks for the counter. And they'll go for the team throw.
Doubt that ult does end up landing on someone, but
8-5, though. They have managed to get another one somewhere underneath train station.
Some way, somehow, not going down without a fight.
Oh, drip and drop looking for the flank here, but again, caged up. No, catches the shot and goes back. Enzo managed to get knocked out. He will take 1 damage, but better than being thrown away. And look at them coming back. C'est la vie, trying their best. Drip and drop not taking any damage despite getting knocked around, and they get another one. A 1 knockout game as they look to put the pressure on Stolly.
Stolly does have both Enzo and X-Ray right around his backside, though.
Oh.
The lead is only at
he caught
1. Is Stolly going to be able to increase it to 2?
The 1v1 against Pauly. He gets him on 1, gets him on 2. On to match point. Next KO can win it right here. The train, he'll hit him there. The Orgless Orphans take it in 2 games and become your KO Community Tournament champions.
Wow. They brought that back after a decisive round coming out of C'est la vie. I did not see that coming, but Orgless Orphans securing that first place finish, making sure that no round like that ever happens ever again.
What a win. What a finish.